Welcome in your very first Adobe Illustrator CS6 tutorial. I'm your host, Valentino. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about Adobe Illustrator. Some of you outside there ask yourselves what Adobe Illustrator is used for. Adobe Illustrator is used for making logos, things like flyers, business cards, posters, banners, outlines, a lot of stuff. Now, and some of you think that to use Adobe Illustrator you should have prior artistic ability, which is very wrong. Anyone can use Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is used by graphics designers, by artists, but now I can give you an example. Like me, I'm one of them who doesn't know how to draw, but I can come up with something like this. Just as you see this logo is a vector. Let's talk about vectors. What are vectors? Let us zoom and let's show you what are vectors. Adobe Illustrator deals with vectors compared to Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Photoshop deals with raster images. With Adobe Illustrator it's very different a little bit. Now let's talk about vectors. If I come here and I select, you see these dots. These are called anchor points. With anchor points, you can modify the shape of any illustration. Now, for example, I can come here and click direction selection, the direction tool, direct selection tool, and I point here. Puff. This line here is called a handle. You can hold it, drag it, and change the shape. You get? So these are vectors. So those are vectors. You can reduce on the size. You can scale it down and scale it up, but still you don't lose the resolution compared to Adobe Photoshop. You need a lot of resolution to come out with something nice. But with Photoshop, with Illustrator, when you are making vectors, you can reduce, you can increase, and you still get the same result. You still get the result that you want. So we're going to learn more about Illustrator as I come up with videos about Illustrator. So stick with me, we shall learn more. Thank you for watching.